I'm a bit nervous today because obviously I don't know nothing about being a station supervisor.
The reason why we're here today is because basically we have trouble with crews during disruption, the resource centres during disruption, the KICC during disruption.
It's quite hard to get through to people. That is our main problem at the moment. It's struggling to get through to people, to tell them what to do, where to do it.
I think it's a very good thing for people to swap roles again for the realisation of what other people are doing.
It's important I think, for all grades to know what other grades do, then perhaps we can understand a little bit more.
Morning, Michaela. How are you today?
Hello, Alan. You all right? Pleased to meet you.
All right? I hope to get out of it that she sees our side of how it is, and I get to see her change her attitude towards how we work.
I'm just about to go into the KICC and see the role of the train service manager today. It's a job that I interact with on a daily basis, but it's a job that I don't actually do.
Welcome to the KICC. At the moment we're currently dealing with a bridge strike at Westmoreland.
Okay.
The calls are just queued and you can't pick and choose which calls you take.
At the moment we're not running anything between East and Westmoreland.
Apologise to passengers for the cancellation of the 9 o'clock Tunbridge Wells service.
There's people stuck on the train outside, people stuck on the platform.
Why didn't you tell us that earlier?
Hey, this is much harder than I thought. I mean, like...
Welcome to my world.
Just about to attach the train, just checking pictures coming in now.
Yep.
So I've got to tell the driver, 2 seconds.
Yep. He's just letting the driver know that the other portion of the train's coming in at the moment, so just to let the driver know to close his doors because there's going to be an attachment. You know, like when you're actually doing it, do you get a lot of, like during disruption, do you get a lot of passengers come up to you and start
Trying to talk to
you and ask you questions while you're just trying to get on with your job?
You have to wait a minute while I try and do what I'm doing.
I suppose everything has to stop really while that's being done.
Yeah, I mean, I know that it's all running smoothly now at the moment. Obviously, all that says all on time.
Yeah.
During disruption, you know, it's like cancel, delay, all across it.
Yeah.
Basically, during disruptions, are a bit of a nightmare. People come in, trains come in, terminate, people get off. No trains going nowhere, platforms fill up. Trying to get crews to work trains down to Dover and Ramsgate and up to Victoria and St Pancras and stuff is a bit of a nightmare. Go down to the crew room, they're all sitting there drinking their tea and...
Oh, right. So you do have to go down to the crew room.
Yeah, well, it's not generally part of my job, but there's no one else going to do it, so... I've got to get my passengers on the way, I've got to get the trains moving, so someone's got to go down and do it.
Yeah,
so.
I suppose that is quite handy, really, sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we all care about, you know, our jobs, you know, just trying to get people home. Basically, my main concern is getting people home. I don't want people standing around on a cold platform for 2 hours waiting for a train. You know, they pay for a ticket, they deserve service.
I'm starting to understand now why during times of disruption, you know, it's a difficult job for them as well because, you know, you're trying to keep people happy and give people information, but at the same time, you know, you're trying to get on with your work to try and keep things running smoothly.
I think the main issue in any disruption is communication between departments.
What's the hardest part of your job, Mark?
The hardest part of the job is keeping up with it, keeping aware of what's going on around you. As we've been doing that process of cancelling that, we've missed all these arrivals and all the departures.
Obviously I'm very nervous today. This is a role I've never done before. I've been on the railway nearly 21 years and I've never done this role at all. 1 Hotel 68, it's just obviously late. Are you thinking about turning it round or not?
It's highly unlikely we're going to get to 9 o'clock, so we're going to cancel.
This is a passenger announcement. We're sorry to inform you that the 9 o'clock to Hastings has been cancelled. Any passengers for catch the 906? Truthfully, it's an eye-opener. This, compared to what we do in the resource centre up with KICC, the reaction to these guys up here, it's got to be done straight away.
We've got a bit of disruption going on there with these delays due to that Hastings disruption earlier. So we need to tell the platform staff to hold the train on 6 until the train on approaching platform 4 gets here. Yeah, number 6 can't go anywhere. It's waiting a driver off the 10-10 stock, which is at Waterloo East, coming in 4. 6 can't go till that driver gets here. One of the most frustrating things sitting in this chair during the disruption is the inability to go and ask crew to move trains.
I must admit, from what I've noticed this morning, Mark's job, what he's doing is amazing. I can't believe that it's just one person just doing all this.
You're coming into the resource centre. We're going to go and do a handover with Malcolm, and you all sit on the desk. The majority of the crews do know what we do, but you've got also the new ones who come in who've never seen us, never know where we are. 9:18.
He's been on the phone for ages.
To Cannon Street.
Yeah, no wonder we can't get through.
All right.
I think it might be a driver that's phoning up, finding out what they're working on Sunday, which is an eye-opener to me because I thought that was rosters. I didn't think that was part of resource as well. God, that was ages, Alan. What was that all about?
That's normal.
Yeah, but was he not asking what he was doing Sunday?
Yes,
So how come a resource manager's doing a roster? Why aren't they ringing? Why haven't you got like a roster person here then?
They have.
Now.
The majority of the time, the phones are clogged up with other people trying to get us all at the same time.
Yeah, that doesn't help me if I'm stuck on a train. I can't move a train, can't do anything, can't tell my passengers anything. I need to get in touch with you. We can't. We just can't get in touch with you. So what's the solution then? I mean, is it more phones you need, more staff? I mean, is it going to get better?
It's trying to get the information out as quick as possible, with everybody in here doing it at the same time.
Well, it's going worse than I expected. I thought they just sat up here doing nothing, but yeah, it's well complicated.
Right.
Let me have a go then.
I need you to pick up on that. The bottom
diagram display, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Put train.
Train.
Stop.
Do you need to get that?
Yes, you will have to answer that.
Me?
Yeah.
That's who, sorry? Cole Dabner, booking on at Grove Park. Okay, thank you, Cole.
There's Cole Dabner.
Now, I didn't hear him properly.
Yes, sir.
1951 driver's been delayed. St Albans.
Yeah.
There's a lot to take in, a lot more than I expected. I mean, there's 4 screens here. I thought there would have been one, so it's an eye-opener.
When there's disruption, you're getting phone calls.
God, I know.
You're getting the train service managers coming over asking you questions. Have you got crew? Have you got this? How do you think this role?
I find it extremely hard.
I think one of the biggest problems here can be that people are unable to get through.
We understand that it's frustrating for you at times when you can't get through, as you've already mentioned.
Yeah, it is difficult, particularly when you need that information there and then.
Today Steve's coming in, and the reason he's coming in today is to see what we do.
They probably feel that the role that I do is an important role, but I think sometimes they don't actually realise what we actually deal with in that role.
Welcome to the KICC. This is the Victoria Metro South Desk.
So what's happening now? I hear there's a lot of conversation around the office at the moment.
We've had a bridge strike. We believe it's Westmoreland, but there are 2 bridges between East and Westmoreland, and we're not sure which one it is. They're both red bridges. So as you can see here, we're starting to appear with some delays.
Okay then. Yeah.
So what I need to do is basically look at the trains that I've got, look at the crew diagrams.
Okay. During disruption, your phone is ringing off the hook. They're getting frustrated because they can't get through. We totally understand that can be frustrating for us when we can't get through to those guys.
So you're seeing that they're not just dealing with you, they're dealing with lots of people, so therefore they're not necessarily going to be focusing completely on you.
When I go back on the trains, the one thing I'm going to take from this is not to be ringing the resource centre for minor things. You know.
It's really enlightened me to see what you have to go through now. So it's been a very good experience to understand what happens. You know.
Come and see what we do. Don't have to sit there and do it. Just see what goes on in the KICC.
There's a lot of roles at SouthEastern, like a lot of cogs in the wheel in the machine, you know, to try and make everything work. But sometimes all it takes is one cog to not work, and all the rest comes crumbling down.
Darren,
Yeah.
thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. Hopefully you've learned something here
I
today.
certainly have today, yeah. Certainly.
Do me one favour.
What's that, mate?
If you ever speak to a driver who is standing on this station, don't tell him to do anything until talking to us.
I certainly will.
Thank
I'll
you.
pass that back.
Good man.
All right, thank you.